Many years
Hmm.
ago, 30-something years ago, I was speaking at IBM. There were 400 people in that room. The
Hmm.
front row had the manager, the regional manager. This is in Houston, Texas. And I got up on stage and I had my microphone. I come up on stage. I said, how many of you can't wait to get up in the morning and work for one of the greatest companies in the world, IBM? No hands went up except the manager.
Hmm.
And I said, I hit my microphone. Can you all hear me? And they go, yeah. Well, how many of you can't wait to get up in the morning and go to work for one of the greatest companies in the world, IBM? No hands up except the manager. I
Hmm.
looked at everybody, and the manager looked around and saw no hands up, and no one was looking at him in the eye. And the lady that hired me to come and speak gave me a title I was supposed to give, right?
Hmm.
And I said, no, that's not what needs to be taught here. This is today is crap or get off the pot day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went down the aisle.
Yeah.
The lady in the back is going, oh my God, I'm going to lose my career. I'm going to lose my job. I went down the aisle and I said, listen, you're going to destroy your life. You're going to associate pain with suffering. Your jobs with suffering. You're going to
Hmm.
make it where nobody wants to do business with you. You're going to kill the
Hmm.
company. You're going to kill your life. Make a decision today. Do you
Hmm.
want to work for IBM? And if so, take the job description, see how it's going to help you fulfill your life, and let's get on with it and get inspired. If not, let's go. Leave the company
Hmm.
and go. Well, 400 people, 75 people gave their notice that day.
Whoa.
Now, the lady came to me, was supposed to take me
Yeah.
to lunch after my talk. She didn't. She just came up to me and she said, of course, you probably destroyed my career here at IBM. And I said, if I did, you're one of the people that need to go.
Hmm.
Because if you're not inspired to see what I just did to help this company, you're missing the boat. You're looking for security. So
Yeah.
75 people gave their notice. And the energy was on fire when we got through because they released the energy of
Hmm.
repression.
Hmm.
So I literally had to get a taxi back to my office. That lady didn't give me a ride back. She was so
Yeah.
upset. She didn't want to look at me. 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks later, I get a letter from IBM. My assistant came back to my office and said, do you mind if I stand here when I have you open it and read it? Because I've heard what happened. I said, sure.
Hmm.
I opened it up. Regional manager writes this letter to me. Those are real letter days, not emails.
Hmm. Yeah.
He said, dear Dr. DeMartini, thank you for shaking up IBM. We are on fire. We have been in recruitment and hiring people, like you said, that really want to do the job. And you saved us enormous cost on outplacement. All the people that we were going to fire, they left. And we didn't have to pay all the outplacement costs and all that stuff. They went on and did what they really wanted to do. And
Yeah.
the lady came back. She was a patient of mine. She came back into my office
Hmm.
about 5 days later. And she put her arms around me as a patient and just
Hmm.
held me for a few minutes. And she said, please accept my apology for my reaction. I said, there's nothing to apologize about. She says, I just got a promotion at IBM for bringing you to the thing to stir up the IBM. And I got a promotion. And I really looked at what was really important to me. And I told them that if in order for me to do that, I'd like to be able to do this, this, this. And they said, we're going to organize it, the job description, according to people so they're engaged. So we have people that earn fire here because that's what we need at IBM right now. And that changed that culture in that area for that period of time. I don't know what happened since then because I've been traveling. But that lady is still a client of mine.
Hmm.
And she didn't want to even look at me for 3 weeks. But sometimes you have to stand up and speak out about something that's not necessarily what
Hmm.
people, it's not kosher, but it's
Yep.
needed. And I have no problem
Hmm.
doing that because sometimes I have to confront executives and tell them stuff they don't want to hear because they want to
Because
be
no one
there.
else will as
People get
well.
addicted to pride and they want to
Hmm.
avoid shame and they get addicted to fantasy and they get stuck in a rut. And sometimes you have to shatter that myth if you want to get them to go on to the next level. And one of them is that if they're not living congruently, it's going to break them down. Their cardiovascular system, their digestive system, their skin, everything is going to break down until they get back on track. Your physiology won't let you be inauthentic without a sign or a symptom.
Out of alignment. Yo. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to its end. Obviously, you absolutely love this podcast, and I want to thank you so much for watching this all the way through. Here is another video that's perfectly curated just for you to watch as the next best video to keep your inspiration flowing, to keep you evolving, to keep you. Check it out now.